Alright, hello everyone, how's it going? This is Chris Razier, of course, and Mikey also here. Today we have another set of updates. Oh yeah! So I wanted to apologize for not posting too many videos last week. I was a little busy trying to finish up another project, which is actually coming out this weekend. But yeah, so here we are once again, back with some more updates. So let's go ahead and dive right in, shall we? Alright, so first off I want to talk about customs. Now these aren't really things I've done for a while. I have a custom in the works, but I haven't really worked on it in probably like a few months or so. So I do want to make more customs. It just really hasn't been my main focus as of right now, but I do want to get back to it eventually. It might not be something I do very often, but it will be something that I do still want to do in the future. So yeah, I do want to do maybe a few more Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul minifigures. I do have the rest of the Assassin's Creed minifigures to finish up, and I do want to make customs here and there, but for the most part I feel like I won't be making a lot of customs, but hopefully I'll make at least a few this year. I'm not sure, but I will at least try to finish up the one that I've been working on for a while. So yeah, just not too much on the customs so far, but I do think about them and I do want to do more. So yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick. Alright, so next up, Marvel stuff. Now, I do want to talk about the Madu real quick. It's the Marvel Audio Drama Universe. It is not on this channel, it's on another channel, but I always advertise when a new video comes out on that channel, on this channel. So I just discuss that real quick, not to go too much and waste the time of this updates video, because there's, stuff that does actually pertain to this channel a lot more. But we have been working a lot on the Madu recently. I am currently working on an Iron Man project. I haven't had too much time to work on it. I've been working on a soundtrack for somebody recently, which has been a lot of fun, that I will be posting on this channel too once it is done. But that's been my main focus right now, so I don't have too much time to edit Iron Man, but I will be working on it as soon as I finish the soundtrack. It will be my main focus, so I'm looking forward to doing that. It might hopefully come out in June, I'm not too sure yet. It depends on how things go. Depends on how much time I have, but hopefully in June you'll see it. Or if not June, then probably July. I think July is pretty much a safe bet. And we do also have a Moon Knight project currently in the works too, not based on the Disney Plus series. I actually wrote it before the Disney Plus series, so there's not really too many connections there, besides, of course, Moon Knight is in it, of course. But, yeah, so that's been really fun too. We're not super far in that just yet. I've got everyone casted, and they're doing the lines right now. I've gotten a few sets of lines so far, and they are amazing. A lot of great stuff coming in, so I'm really looking forward to making that Moon Knight audio drama. We do have a few other audio dramas coming up too. I'm in the process of writing another one. I have two that I'm writing right now, but one of them I might push back to later. So there's one you might not see for a little bit, but another one, I don't want to reveal who it is just yet, but it is a new character to the universe, so I'm looking forward to writing that. It's definitely going to be a lot more comedic and a lot more action-based than some of the other ones, so that's going to be fun. And then, of course, we have Avengers 2 coming up as well, which will cap off the Madu Part 2. Or, so, we do parts instead of phases. And we also have somebody else. We actually have a lot of writers involved for the series now too, which is really awesome and really humbling too, to have such great writers on the project as well. And one of them just finished up the first draft of another character we haven't revealed yet. So we do have a lot of projects coming up on the Madu, so I'm really excited for that. But that's about it with Marvel stuff. I want to go ahead and move on to the LEGO stuff. Alright, so Pirates of the Shipwreck. I wanted to surprise you guys and have Pirates come out last weekend, but as you can see, things didn't exactly work out. But Pirates Season 10 is coming up soon. I'm really excited to do this season. We've got all of the episodes planned out, of course, and it's going to be such a fun time. It's always really great revisiting the Pirates. Like, I've been doing this for, 10 years now or so, so it's always great coming back to my roots. That even though the first video that I did make was the Silver Sword, but the first video on my channel is Pirates, because it just uploaded faster, I don't know. Yeah, so we do have a lot of plans for Season 10. We have plans for Season 11, too. I'm not sure how far we're going to make it. My original goal was to make it to, I don't know, probably Season 5 or something. I was like, oh, we can make it to Season 10. We're at Season 10, right? So I'm just going to keep on going. As long as I have ideas, you'll see more Pirates. I do have an idea for a sort of sequel series. If you remember the episode from Season 9, I believe, it's the Pirates of the Next Generation episode. That is the plan, to continue on the series going forward. It won't be implemented into Pirates of the Shipwreck like it was. It's not like, Season 11 is just going to be all just those guys. It's still going to be this main crew. But I do want to do more of that, and it'll be more story-focused too. Like, there are stories and, plot lines and arcs and stuff that go on throughout the Pirates of the Shipwreck series, but it's mostly, just random videos and stuff like that too, that don't connect up super well, because, the continuity is all wacky, and it's purposefully wacky. But, yeah, so you will see more Pirates, as well as, of course, a sequel series eventually. I'm really excited to do that. I've got a lot of ideas for that too. So, yeah, Pirates is here to stay. As far as a fourth movie, I don't know. I don't really have any ideas for a fourth movie. All of my ideas currently for Pirates are just being shuffled into the seasons and stuff like that. So I don't really want to, like spend one of those ideas that I could use on an episode on a movie just yet. But you never know, you might see a fourth Pirates of the Shipwreck movie. I'm just glad that we finally got the third one on. Like, we've been talking about it for years. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's about it with Pirates, some stuff coming up soon, very soon, and yeah, I can't wait to get started. One series begins, another series ends. Yep, that's right. Men on the Moon is coming to an end very soon. This season, don't worry, we're still doing more. But season 3 is coming up to an end soon. We've got the 2 final episodes of the season. It's going to be pretty big, I've got to say, not to blow it out of proportion, but I feel like these 2 final episodes could be 2 of the biggest episodes we've seen just yet, so I'm really excited to get working on them. I've had this idea pretty much since season 1, I believe, so it's really great to finally be in this sort of little arc thing that we got going on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe it'll be surprising, I haven't really, sort of hinted at it too much, like there's like little hints here and there, but nothing like super big. So I'm excited to get into it. It's going to be fun. And then we do have plans for season 4 as well, and probably season 5. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think Men on the Moon is going to make it as far as Pirates. Personally, I don't think so. But it depends on if I have more ideas and stuff. But for now, I am shooting for 5 seasons. Whether we get another season after that, we'll see what happens. But yeah, for now, shooting for 5 seasons, and I'm looking forward to making more. The 4th season isn't planned out yet. I do have like some ideas. Like, I know how to end off the season and transition into season 5. Which could be possibly a little crazy. But yeah, so I do have a lot more work to do on season 4 before we get started on that, so you probably won't see season 4 until either the end of this year or maybe next year. But there's a possibility that we might even take a further break and push it back later into the year next year. It depends on the, how many ideas I have, because I do want to do the Hunter 217 miniseries too, which is going to be, totally not a rip-off of The Mandalorian. No, it's its own original thing, don't worry, no inspiration whatsoever from The Mandalorian or any other sort of thing. So yeah, that's going to be fun too. It's I don't really have any episodes planned out. I have some ideas in my head, but I don't have anything like super concrete just yet, but I'm going to be working on that too. I think it's going to be a shorter miniseries, like maybe, I don't know, 8 episodes sounds like a good length, but we'll see how long it ends up being. But yeah, that's going to be connected to the Men on the Moon, series. It's going to be, yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, since he is a character that appears in the Men on the Moon series. Yeah, other series too. We will be returning to the Founding Fathers eventually, probably closer to the end of the year. I'm not too sure when, but we've got this 4th arc planned, the Presidency arc. Really excited to get into that. We've got another arc after that too, which could be the final one. I didn't really intend for this series to go on super long, the Founding Fathers. We do have an idea for like a, sort of a spin-off, sort of with, I've talked about this a little bit in VA Pyre, but this idea of like an Abraham Lincoln miniseries or something called like Uncivil War or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I do think we'll probably do that. So you may, the Founding Fathers may end eventually, but we'll still get some more Founding Fathers content, if you will. Who knows? Maybe they'll appear in Uncivil War for some reason. It makes perfect historical sense. And of course, we do have more Founding Fathers Presents. It's literally been almost a year since I posted that series. So, like, if you look back, the last video before that I think was To Catch an Al Capone or whatever. That came out in April 2021, and this one came out in April, this new one, April 2022. So there's a little gap there, but I do want to make more of those. I'm not sure what my next one was yet, because this one, honestly, I've been writing a lot about the Articles of Confederation in my history class for my paper, my final paper. So, it's like, alright, all this stuff is like just in my head from just reading all this nonsense and stuff. So I was like, alright, just may as well just translate this into a video, and there we go. Freaking Articles of Confederation, right? So yeah, I'm not really sure what I will do next in terms of like Founding Fathers Presents videos, but yeah, I do definitely want to make more. More this year, yeah. It won't be another year until you see another one, trust me. It'll be soon, hopefully. In the next few months, hopefully. Yeah, but I think that's about it for the series. Comical issues, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't have like too many ideas right now, so I'm just gonna keep that on hold. I apologize if any of you actually somehow like that series, but I do want to make more in the future. It's just, I don't have any ideas right now. It's not really my main focus, but I'll try to think of more ideas in the future, so we can at least have a few more Comical Issues episodes. That sort of failed. I feel like I started that too early. I should have waited a little more on that one, but, yeah, what can you do? And then, of course, Sherlock Holmes, you'll definitely see more of that too. I'm not sure what the next episode will be just yet, but, yeah, and of course, Poirot as well. You might see some more of him too, not just in Sherlock Holmes, but maybe in his own videos. Who knows? Anyways, let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Alright, so the last part of these updates is devoted to the movies. Yes, so we do have a lot of movie plans coming up that are going to be happening over the summer and then, into the future too. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that, shall we? So the next movie that we have planned is the Lazy Man and the Sparrow movie, which is a sequel to Lazy Man Forever, the fourth installment of the Lazy Man series. Hard to believe we're already in the fourth episode, or fourth movie. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to have the Sparrow in it a lot more. The Sparrow was introduced in Lazy Man Forever, and yeah, so now we're going to be continuing on their story. Yes, a totally original idea. Yes, not inspired by any sort of thing whatsoever. Not Superman or Batman or anything like that. It's its own original thing, of course. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We also do have Hot Diggity Dog coming up, hopefully in May as well. That is an action movie. This guy, he has a hot dog cart. His hot dog cart gets destroyed and he's out for revenge. He's avenging his hot dog cart. He was really passionate about those hot dogs. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. That's something I've been talking about for a while as well, and I've been really wanting to do it, and I think May is the time to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then of course we also have Guy and the Devil Volume 2. I really enjoyed making the first one. It's an idea I've had for a while, and it was really nice to finally see it through. And yeah, Guy and the Devil Volume 2 is coming up soon. I've got a lot of ideas for that. Like, this team of assassins is after these guys, after this guy and the devil, But I do have like 3 Guy and the Devil movies planned, so this is only the second one. So this is sort of like the middle ground, where things get all crazy and stuff before the big final battle, perhaps. Who knows if it'll make it to like more than just 3? But for now, I do have just 3 planned for now. Yeah, Guy and the Devil Volume 2 is coming up soon. There's other stuff too, like, of course we've got the, Done in Smoke and Hell, which is the next installment of the anthology series. Yes, we're really excited to get back into that. This is something that I've been talking about for a while as well. Something that was planned to come out last year, but as you can see, it did not come out last year, because in its place, Anthology started last year, the Anthology series. It's part of the Anthology canon, but there's, the Anthology series was supposed to start the Anthology canon. Besides, of course, Compendium. Like, Compendium is the very first thing I made for the Anthology series. But then it was supposed to, like, continue it with Anthology, and then we get the other movies, too. Actually, no, I guess, like, Equivocal is actually the first thing that I did, but it wasn't actually in the canon at first, and I was like, you know what? Let's put Equivocal in here and see what we can do with that. So, yeah, Anthology was supposed to come out a little bit ago, but it's all out now, so it's okay. We made up for lost time. It's alright. So yeah, looking forward to that, more Anthology stuff. And speaking of more Anthology stuff too, I'm also going to be filming Anthology Season 2 in the summer. I have the first scene filmed, just like a really quick scene. I've got like all the characters made, and I think I have their names that I hopefully wrote down somewhere, because I don't remember them off the top of my head. But yeah, so a lot of Anthology stuff coming up too. As far as when will Season 2 come out, when did Season 1 come out, right? It came out like a few years after I filmed it. But no, I'm going to make sure it doesn't take that much time, as much time as it takes. It doesn't really need to take that much time. It was really, just my fault for dragging my feet too much. So that was pretty much the main reason why it took so long. So I'm going to make sure it doesn't have up Season 2. I'm not going to give an exact release date, but I'm going to hopefully say next year that I'm going to film it this year. I'm going to get the voice actors together. I want to have more voice actors than just mostly me with a few other voice actors, like, 3 or 4 other voice actors in Anthology, which I feel like, yeah, say what you will. The voice actors are great, but I feel like we needed more voice actors. I couldn't just, like, play every other character, because, it just sounds like me, just playing all the characters, right? Except for, like, a small few. So, yeah, I will make sure to get more voice actors this time for Anthology Season 2. It's going to be longer than Anthology Season 1. Season 1 was only 5 episodes. This one, I don't know how many episodes are planned right now, but there's, like the plans aren't complete yet. Like, I have, like, all the ideas in my head, but I don't have them, like, all written down. Right now, there's 5 episodes planned, but the 5th episode isn't the last episode, so there could be, like, I think, like, 7 is probably a good estimation of how many episodes there will be. Like, who knows for sure. I also want to be, like, more consistent, too, with Anthology as well, because it came out, like, pretty much, like, 1 month, one episode came out 1 month, and then the next month is another episode, so, like, they're sort of like a monthly series, which, in reality, I really actually wanted them to be weekly series. I wanted them to come out every Friday. That didn't happen, right? No, it didn't. Because I was like, alright, I can't just hold on to these. We've waited too long for these. Like, it's literally been, like, a few years since I filmed it. I don't even remember when I filmed it, actually. I think it was... I don't know if it was 2019, but it could have been 2019 or 2020, which is why they don't feel like they're the best, because I've learned a lot since then. in terms of like the filming. You know, I've learned a lot, so I'll apply that to Anthology Season 2. And I've learned, you know, a lot of different like techniques and stuff with experimentation with the, you know, the films and the short films and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, all that being said, I do want to make sure that Anthology Season 2 goes better. I want to make sure it flows better, that things happen faster, that it doesn't take a few years to make it, as well as that I do want to hopefully get it out on a weekly basis. We'll see what happens with that, but hopefully it'll be coming out on a weekly basis next year. So there you go, that's about it with Anthology and just the movies in general. So let's go ahead and finish this up, shall we? Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're looking forward to the projects. I'm very excited to get started on all of these things. So anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!